Hey guys, today we are taking a look at the custom plus size AT-AT that I have already showed you guys on one of the most recent segments of building Scarif. Now, a few background items before we get into this awesome custom make your own creation or mock. This is not my own creation. I will leave the builder's name on your screen right now as well as in the description. I just don't want to butcher his name. It's very, very hard to pronounce. The instructions for this awesome AT-AT are free to download as well as the parts list. And to make your life easier, you can upload the piece list to BrickLink using an XML file. And you can add it to your wanted list. Therefore, you can use the easy buy system, and BrickLink will automatically buy all the parts for you. So that really helped out a lot, made my life easier ordering all the parts, and it was a great way for me to know that all the parts were coming to me. Like I said before, you guys can place the order after you use the easy buy system, and then assuming the seller has sent you everything, which unfortunately in my situation they did not send me the complete parts list, you can get to building this awesome AT-AT. The build time for this awesome mock was around 6 to 8 hours, but it should be noted that I am a slow builder. I like to watch a movie or like TV or Netflix in the background. I like to take my time. I like to go slow, so that means I'm usually a little bit of a slower builder than most. But Solid Brick Studios, actually, he built this. He said it took him about 7 hours. So I think around 6 to 8 hours, depending on how focused you are and kind of how quickly you find the pieces, is a pretty accurate time frame. Now, there are a total of 2,499 pieces, just shy of 2,500, and I would definitely consider this an expert build because there are 3 or 4 steps in this process that I found incredibly hard to complete, as well as an overall feel of an expert Lego set throughout the building process, maybe even a little bit harder than the expert creator sets, which are very, very popular now. In fact, guys, on one of the pages of the instructions, it actually says, in quotes, you may find this step difficult to complete. So that's just a heads up. I want to let you guys know that you might need someone older. If you're young, you might want a building buddy or just someone who's a little bit more experienced to help you throughout this build. Other than that, the build was fun, it was enjoyable, and now let's get on to into the AT-AT itself. Now first, guys, let's talk about the legs, which are very sturdy, surprisingly, for how much it actually holds up. The body of the AT-AT is actually pretty heavy, I'm not going to lie. The interior of each leg, what it's comprised of, is just a variety of Technic hinges and plates and stuff like that, and forms a very strong interconnected base for all the legs. Each leg on the exterior is shielded by a separately made armor piece made up of tiles and a few different studs and stuff like that, which really makes a nice look, which I absolutely love, which I really don't like about the old AT-AT from Lego, but now it looks very professional and looks very authentic, which I really love. The feet for each leg is actually pretty much identical, and I really like how the creator made this. It's a very wide foot, which I really like because the old Lego set, the old official AT-AT, the foot was kind of narrow, it was a little bit wobbly, but here it's actually much wider, and the stability really goes up, and that's a very strong point about this thing. The legs connect to the body of the AT-AT through, again, some more Technic pins, and that serves as a very sturdy and great safe way to connect the legs and the body together. And now I want to talk about the main part of the AT-AT, and that is the storage compartment. Now first off, guys, let's talk about the interior of it, which is absolutely astounding. You could probably house about 8 to 12 troopers in here, depending on if they have guns and how big their weapons are. But you can see here we have 2 different floors, each of which are connected by the little ladder you guys see on the side, and there's a lot of space for cargo and more minifigs. This is just a really cool detail, like I said before, the ladder on the side. It really comes together and really adds to the overall detail of it, and really makes it feel like an authentic UCS set, if you will. And as you guys can see here, the interior is formed up of, again, more Technic pieces, again, kind of making that build really structurally sound, which is amazing. The exterior is made up of 6 different plates, obviously 2 on the sides, which you can open and close, and 4 of them are going to be parts that you can kind of clip onto the side, which acts as armor, much like the ones for the legs, and this is really what the AT-AT is known for, which is that main compartment body in the armor. If you want to take it off, all you have to do is literally snap it on or off. It's very easy and simple, and once you are done, it goes back in right into place. It should be noted that the plates are slanted on the angle to make it look like it's all one piece, and that, in my opinion, that makes it look really great. Moving on to the neck and the head, nothing too much about it. It can move left and right. You guys can see here we got some circular plates stacked on top of each other, and nothing crazy. Now in the head, the actual head itself is actually very well built. All you have to do is take off the top hatch, and in reveals 3 different seatings, 2 for pilots and 1 for a commander, like Veers from the movie. So that is great thing about this thing. And it's really detailed, which I really love, and the head is actually pretty big, and I don't think the camera does justice to that. Like I said before, guys, these are pretty simple details, but nothing too crazy, but everything comes together in a really cool way, and I think that really adds to the overall ambiance of this AT-AT, and I think that's one of the reasons why it's probably one of the most popular custom Star Wars builds out there, is because it's so well made, and there's so much thought that went into it, and I really appreciate builders who take the time to make a part list that you can upload to BrickLink, and to make instructions, very clear instructions, and really that just makes it all come together very well. So there you guys have it. This has been a review of the plus size custom AT-AT mock. Guys, you can find this anywhere online. All you have to do is Google plus size AT-AT Lego, and it should be one of the first ones that come up. Guys, I will leave a link down below to the instructions if you guys want to click on that. Now, I do not know where to find the part list. I forgot where I found it, but if you Google probably plus size AT-AT XML file, you guys will probably be able to find it. And guys, I hope you all found this review helpful, entertaining at the least. I hope it was a very informal, if you will. Just kind of let you guys know of what's kind of going on with the AT-AT, and who knows, maybe some of you guys want to buy it for yourself. I think this is around $250 total, depending on where you order your parts from. So I think this is definitely worth your money. It's nothing too crazy. It's a little bit over the standard UCS price, except for like the UCS TIE Fighter or Slave 1 or the Snowspeeder. And in my opinion, it's a great build, and most importantly, it's playable, which is fantastic. You can take my word for it, guys, and it's 100% playable. It is very safe to use, and that's definitely why I give it such a high rating. So guys, in the near future, you can expect me to make a video about the AT-AT and how I'm going to exactly transform it. I'm going to do my best to my ability. Obviously, I want to finish this mock as soon as possible because I feel like we're delaying a little bit. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review. Definitely let me know what you guys think of this AT-AT. It is amazing. I definitely suggest that you guys pick this up. It really adds to any collection, whether you want to display it or whether you want to actually play with it. It just really kind of suits all your needs. And it's definitely a great, amazing set. So guys, really strong review and really great review for these for this AT-AT. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.